number 10, we have fugu fish from Japan. This is a dish for real daredevils. Fugu is one of the most deadly pufferfish that the country has to offer, and it packs enough poison to kill 30 people. Only extremely experienced and skillful chefs with a proper license are allowed to prepare this fish, as any small mistake made in the process will lead to an untimely demise for the courageous customer. They can either be stewed, grilled, or made into sashimi, and are available in Japan from October to March. Number 9. Fried spiders from Cambodia. Arachnophobia is a thing, but definitely not for fried spider enthusiasts who enjoy the taste of these creepy crawlers. A specialty in the town of Squon, Cambodia, the practice of devouring spiders is thought to have originated from an era where popular food was rare and people had to resort to alternatives. The spiders are mixed with different spices and deep fried until fragrant, and then consumed as a snack for tourists and natives alike. Number 8. Prairie oysters from Canada. It is important to know that this dish isn't actually oysters. They're made from animal testicles, mostly bulls, pigs, or sheep. Also known as Rocky Mountain oysters, they are most popular in Alberta, though the food can be found in multiple parts of the country. The testicles are deep fried or stuffed and then served with herbs, spices, and sauces as an appetizer with a cocktail sauce dip. Number 7 is balut from the Philippines. Also sought after in many other Southeast Asian countries such as Vietnam, balut is prepared by boiling the eggs just as the embryo is beginning to develop. Usually served with vinegar and herbs, this delicacy is a very common street food that is rich in protein, albeit poor in presentation. It can be slurped in one go or eaten in several bites, depending on how well cooked the egg is. Number 6 is haggis from Scotland. Haggis is a traditional Scottish dish where a sheep's heart, liver, and lungs would be wrapped into the stomach with spices, onions, or oatmeal. The food was so popular that there are poems dedicated to it from very early days, and it's known to have a nutty texture and a delicious savory flavor. It was eaten from ancient times as hunters found it most convenient to prepare their prey in the form of haggis. Number 5. Sanakji from South Korea. If you've ever wondered how it feels to have your food still struggling as it enters your mouth, Sanakji from South Korea is definitely the dish for you. It's actually made from living octopus with only very mild flavoring, with the tentacles still squirming. This can be problematic as the suckers will potentially cause choking or even death, making Sanakji almost as lethal as fugu if not dealt with properly. And for number 4, we have escamoles from Mexico. While it may seem like a casual grain salad, a closer look will show that escamoles are actually made of ant larvae. They are harvested from the roots of Agave tequilana or Agave americana, very specific trees native to the area. Escamoles can be fried, put in tacos or omelets, and are crispy and nutty. This dish is popular in New Mexico as well as its surrounding areas and dates back all the way to the Aztec times. Number 3 is hakal from Iceland. While most food can no longer be eaten when it starts to rot, it's just the right time for Icelanders to enjoy their hakal. In its fresh form, the animal is poisonous and far from edible, but as it decays, the poison is alleviated, leaving behind an extremely nauseating odor, but delicious meal. Most first-timers will have to get through the putrid smell with a shot of the local spirit. The fish is sold in supermarkets after being stocked and vacuum-packed. Number 2. Fried brain sandwich from the USA. You don't have to be a zombie to enjoy this delicacy originating from the Ohio River Valley. They are made primarily from calf's brains with sliced bread. The brains are battered, then deep fried, leaving behind a custardy texture and a delightfully light, mild taste. The dish is very high in calories and served along with mustard and pickled onions. And for number 1, it's katsu marzu from Italy. Literally translated into rotten or putrid cheese, this treat is reserved only for the most adventurous of eaters. Regular cheese is left outside for a specific species of flies to inhabit and help ferment it by laying eggs inside. The larvae from the eggs then eat through the fat, softening the middle. Some people scare away the larvae before eating, while some don't. It's known to have a lasting aftertaste up to several hours. Katsu marzu can be found in Sardinia and its variants in Corsica.